academic process is going to come from the sides, and there is the bell, and that time all of us need to stand, and we'll keep on standing until the procession completes on the dais, followed by national song. I would request all of you to keep your mobile phone on silent mode, please. Thank you. It is my honor and privilege to declare this convocation open. Dr. Tessy Thomas, Chief Guest of the Convocation, Shri Harish Salve, Chairperson, Board of Governors, members of the Board and Senate, distinguished guests, alumni, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear graduating students. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to the 56th Annual Convocation of the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, and to provide you a summary of the Institute's progress during the last year. We are greatly honored to have with us Dr. Tessy Thomas, who is known as the Missile Woman of India. As an aerospace engineer, she successfully led the development of the Alumni ballistic missile and was the Director General of Aeronautical Systems in DRDO and currently serves as Vice Chancellor of NICHE Kanyakumari. Dr. Thomas serves as a role model for our young generation. We eagerly await her convocation address. The last year has been an eventful year for the Institute. As an institution of eminence, we continue to attract students from across the country. As you will see, this map shows that we get students from the JEE Advanced from all over the country. And you'll also see that out of the 23 IITs, we are a preferred destination. And we also have been admitting, if you see in the last year, we admitted 3,700 new students with a significant proportion of postgraduate and PhD students. The institute has grown from being a science and technology institute to a full-fledged university. So apart from engineering and science, we have the humanities, we have management, we have design, we have public policy. We have now 16 departments, 11 centers, 6 schools, and 23 centers of excellence. Just to show you IIT Delhi by numbers, a snapshot, we are now about 650 faculty members, including several emeritus and professors of practice.
And we have a total of about a little less than 13,000 students. In this convocation, we will be awarding 2,700 degrees, which is of course a record. But interestingly, 530 PhDs. And this is indeed a record for us. In the first convocation, there were about 180 degrees and one PhD awarded. This was in 1966. Many of you, especially the distinguished alumni, would remember that IIT Delhi used to be predominantly a male institution. That is changing. And we are towards gender parity. We have still a long way to go, but today amongst our 13,000 students, around 3,000 students are women. In today's convocation, we'll be giving away degrees to 736 women graduates. And we just to give you order of magnitude of funding, totally the annual sort of turnover or fund flow of the institute is about 1,700 crores, of which the government or the Ministry of Education through the normal grant and the institution of eminent grants is about 1,000 crores. We have get about attract 450 crores of competitive research funding and increasingly a larger proportion from the industry. Our faculty, students, and researchers have been very active in publications. So in 2024, 4,100 peer-reviewed publications. And interestingly, around 26% of those are with foreign collaborators, co-authors from other countries. So 1,200 roughly publications in the last year. And so that's, we've also done a reasonable number of patents. Let me just tell you a little bit about the new academic programs that we're starting in this year. We started a BTech in design with admissions through the JEE Advanced, a Bachelor of Science, a 4-year Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, again with admissions through JEE Advanced, and an MTech and MSR in Photonics. We also, just a few days back, the board approved a new joint PhD and a joint MSc in biological sciences between IIT Delhi and Sorbonne. And the interesting thing about this joint program is that it's a two-way traffic. So it's going to be students registered at Sorbonne also coming here and IIT Delhi going to Sorbonne. For the first time, our Senate has approved online postgraduate diplomas with some time where they will come to the campus. And this is to extend the benefits of IIT Delhi education to working professionals. And we have 3 programs, one in healthcare, product development management, one in advanced communication engineering with quantum and AI, and electric vehicle technology. All 3 emerging areas where the professionals need to be retrained. This year, we will have the first graduating batches, the BTech in Energy Engineering, MTech in Robotics, Master of Science Research in VLSI Design Tools and Technology, MSR in Artificial Intelligence. This year also saw the culmination of our curriculum review. We've been at this for about 2 years, and finally we have reviewed and revamped all our curriculum. Undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD. It is now outcome-based. We emphasize flexibility, choices for students, hands-on and experiential learning. Every graduate of IIT Delhi now will have exposure to AI and sustainability, and we hope that they will be future ready. We have also focused on smaller classes, enabled internships, enabled teamwork through the capstone project, and special courses on life skills. Student life at IIT Delhi is not just about academics. We have the tryst, the rendezvous, the cultural festivals, sports, and you can see some glimpses of this in this image. some other glimpses of a lot of things which our students do. So it's a vibrant campus, and last year was vibrant, as equally vibrant. We've been focusing on student wellness, and we've enhanced all the initiatives. We have several initiatives: mentorship, hiking, environmental health, wellness. We we are trying to have a greater interaction between faculty and students. So we have this student teacher interaction council. So faculty members go to the hostels, have dinner with the students, and essentially we provide an environment where student and faculty interacts outside the classroom. And we're trying to enable this with the help of all our student representatives so that the educational experience gets enhanced. We have an Office of Diversity and Inclusion, and there are two interesting festivals, the Nishan Cultural Festival and the Sangam Sports Meet. Both are initiatives where we have students with disabilities and students without disabilities competing and participating in sports and cultural activities. And these are all new initiatives to ensure that there is inclusion. I talked to you about improving the gender balance, and we have initiative for gender equity and sensitization. As a part of that, we have, for the first time, created a lactation room for young mothers on campus, and we've also created a new set of awards, Women of Impact at IIT Delhi and Emerging Women Leadership. We also had, on the International Day of Women in Science, we had our alumni coming to Kailash Hostel and talking with our students, and this was a really uh, exciting and inspiring occasion for our students. In sports, in the 57th Inter-IIT Students Meet, our team won the general championship in men's and were third overall. We also won the gold in the Inter-IIT Aquatics and the water polo men's. The student placements have been very good. We had got especially of 1,500 just like with 1,400 individuals placed directly from the placement Office of Career Services, and you can see the whole breadth and depth of the different companies, global, Indian. We also had several internships, and this is something that we. In the last year, our students got to meet a whole host of galaxies. Dr. Warner Weigel is from the global CTO of Amazon. Dr. Jan LeCun, the chief scientist of Meta AI. The US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. The UN General Special Envoy of Technology, Mr. Amandeep Gill. We also had the inaugural Dr. Chidambaram Memorial Lecture, which was given by the DSC Secretary, Professor Abhay Karandikar, on the National Science Day. The New Zealand Prime Minister. And the interesting thing is in the last year, so we've been working on cutting edge technology to make our defense forces Atmanirbhar. In the last year, there were 11 prototypes and technologies which were transferred to industry so that they can be made ready at scale for our defense services. Diffraction grating, heat protective clothing, bulletproof jacket, cold weather jacket, different materials for balloons, terahertz explosive detection, etc. And all of some of these technology transfers were done in the presence of the Honorable Raksha Mantri. But some glimpses again of research. These are just a small selection. Along with DRDO, we did the first free space quantum secure communication was demonstrated over more than a kilometer distance on the IIT Delhi campus. And this will enable encrypted communication capability, which is indigenous for our for India, and this makes us one of the few countries who have this capability. There are other examples of photo detectors, some materials which uh, protect the glasses, and hardware for computing devices. There's a preclinical trial of a sprayable hydrogel which can improve wound healing, and we've been looking at landslides, mapping it, and using tools to identify and look at vulnerable regions. A new high-efficiency silicon heterojunction solar cells with efficiency is more than 23% has been developed by our researchers. We've also created an AI-based meteorological prediction for tropical cyclones and monsoon forecasting. We also have a whole host of around 240 startups, and I'd just like to highlight a few achievements of the startups in our ecosystem. The Green Aero Propulsion created the first hydrogen-based jet engine in India. Siren AI Solutions actually got the award for looking at geospatial and security solutions which can be used for defense. One of our startups secured $10 million in Series A funding. BotLab Dynamics had a Guinness World Record where you have created 5,500 drones flying in a light show. We've had many new centers of excellence and partnerships. I'll just name two which are important. One is the Hyundai COE for Future Mobility Technologies, and this is one of the few centers of Hyundai outside Korea in India, and we are a hub along with IIT Bombay and IIT Madras. So we'll be looking at, so this is a one-to-many kind of center which is done at IIT Delhi. We also, as part of the National Quantum Mission, we are a technology hub of quantum materials and devices, and we've been given from the government sanction of 312 crores for the next 5 years for quantum materials and devices. We've also created a large number of additional new research infrastructure, and I'd just like to highlight one. We have a research MRI machine. So the idea is that we will combine healthcare, science, computer science, and look at image processing and then use this. So this enables us, this will also be accessible to other researchers in the country, but this will take us forward in the area of healthcare research. New infrastructure in our Sonipat campus, we have created high-end characterization and fabrication facilities, and the building, Sati CRF building has been done. We are, as many of you students know, we are short of space for students, and the phase 2, the Nalanda hostel, has just been started. So these are, many of our faculty members got prestigious awards. I'm just going to name a few. The Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar Vigyan Shri Award, which was the new award instituted by the government. Professor Bhim Singh was awarded the Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar Award from the Prime President. The National Teachers Award, Professor Nidhi Jain from the Department of Chemistry was awarded the National Teachers Award. We had in this year several faculty members elected as fellows of the National Academy, and there are 9 new fellows. These are fellows of the Indian National Academy of Engineering, and you can see civil, in electrical, computer science. The National Science Academies, NASI and INSA. Again, you see civil, physics, mathematics, biochemical engineering, electrical. So we have a whole host of, across departments, we have expertise, which is, and they are recognized as nationally as fellows. So our staff members, one that was second runner-up in the Inter-IIT Sports Meet. We also started a new initiative where our staff members, we have exchanges and international mobility for staff members, and we had our staff members visiting several universities globally to see the kind of different ways in which administration works, and we hope that that will enable and create some new thinking in our own administration. We have several international programs, and today's convocation will be giving away 43 degrees to international students from 20 countries. We have 23 new MOUs, and you can see the map which shows some of these are only the new ones which are there. So we are connected. Internationalization continues to be one of our important goals. And these are glimpses of some of our international students and the international activities. In the academic outreach, we've also reached out. We reach out to school students for a mentorship program, for a change maker workshop. We've also started the TEDx IIT Delhi this year. And we started a new engagement with parliamentarians where our faculty members provide our MPs knowledge about some of the current developments in science and technology. We had the first few interactions this year, and we hope that this will help us learn about the concerns of the MPs and also communicate to the MPs some of the latest things that are happening and the potential impact of these. Our IIT Delhi Abu Dhabi campus, which is our own startup, is also doing well. Since the last convocation, we started 2 BTech programs, one in computer science and engineering and the other in energy engineering. And this year, we are also starting the chemical engineering. This is in addition to the program, the FTech in energy transitions and sustainability, which was the first program that we started in January 2024. We started a PhD program in energy and sustainability in the beginning of this year. And we were happy to have been accredited by the CAA and the government of UAE for the institution and the programs. It's a big process, and we were able to get that within a few months. So we were happy about that. Currently, the campus has 94 students, and with the new batch coming in, we expect that to go beyond 200 students. We have started research on this campus, and we hope that this campus is going to take IIT Delhi forward in a new way. All that I have showed you about students, staff, and faculty, and the research that is going on has resulted in recognition globally and nationally. We are one of the top institutions in the NIRS ranking. In the QS rankings in 2020, which was announced this year, we are 123rd globally and first in the country. In the Asia rankings, again, 44th globally, first in the country. Engineering and technology, 26th globally and first in the country. In 12 subjects, we are in the top 100 globally. In all these rankings, we have improved significantly over the last year. We don't focus on rankings, but we focus on taking our education and research forward, and we are delighted when the rankings show that our efforts are bearing fruit. Now we come to alumni. We had a large number of alumni batches visiting the campus, and we also had alumni meets in India in various cities, in Abu Dhabi, in the US, and we are trying to enhance our engagement with alumni. Alumni have helped us in creating the Venture Studio, and this is an alumni-driven. Alumni who have been successful in startups, who have been venture capitalists, have created this program where we train our students to be entrepreneurs. And as a result of this, around 27 startups have emerged. And we are taking this forward with a Venture Excel studio. So I take this opportunity to congratulate all the distinguished alumni whom we are awarding today. All our alumni are special to us, and to be chosen amongst the alumni as a distinguished alumni really is a feat. And I've sat in to some of these selections, and I find it extremely difficult to make a choice. So luckily we have the peers, that is the distinguished alumni themselves, who help us make this choice. But congratulations, you serve as a role model for all the graduating batch. Today we will be giving away several prizes and medals. I would like to congratulate all the prize winners and the medal winners for your hard work and sincerity which has paid off. I would also like to, there are several of you who may have just missed the prizes. You are equally important to us. In life, it's not just one prize. There are many other things when you have this. I would like to congratulate the entire graduating batch. I have a special connect with the batch because most of you, I still remember the first day when we reopened the campus after COVID, and I saw the enthusiasm. We were still wearing masks then. When you came to the lecture hall complex, I remember going there. So I joined the institute physically around the same time when you came to the institute. So I feel that, and over these years, I have grown to love the institute and the campus, and I'm sure many of you have also. So you will be leaving a part of you behind, but and you join the legacy of the 62,000 alumni, and on this occasion, it's usually customary for me as a director to give you a few words of advice. So, you are now going out of your comfort zone into the real world. The problems that you will face, the kind of things that you will have to solve in real life are not like the exam papers that you have solved, where there is a correct answer which you will be marked on. Problems in real life are messy, unstructured, and there we have a term for it, it's called wicked problems, right? So you will have to see what are the tools and techniques that you have, identify what are the trade-offs, what are the choices. You will have to make value decisions in all of this. Please make these wisely, do these with empathy, look at what are the different kinds of stakeholders involved. You have learned to question, to think. Please have the courage of your conviction. There will be many situations when you have a view, when you feel that something is right and all others feel differently. There's a Rabindranath song which I'm fond of. It goes, যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে. What that means is, if no one heeds your call, be prepared to walk alone. All change has been created by people who have conviction, beliefs, and thoughts. And I hope that you have the courage to do that. You have been privileged to have received one of the best educations in the country, comparable with the best in the world. This is a privilege and a responsibility. Please do not consider it as an entitlement. As you go out and you work with others, do not think that your view is important because you are from IIT Delhi. You will have to prove yourself through your hard work, sincerity, and your efforts. I'm sure you will do that. Today, the oath that you will take will commit you to honesty and integrity in everything that you do. Please choose the ethical and right path. I am certain that you will be leaders in your field, good citizens, and most importantly, good human beings. I join my colleagues in wishing you good health, happiness, and success. We hope that you will fulfill the vision of the Institute and help us become the pride of all Indians. Jai Hind. Respected Chairperson, I request you to deliver your address and to introduce the Chief Guest. Good morning, Dr. Thomas, our Chief Guest, the eminent Vice Chancellor of the NICHE of Kanyakumari, Professor Rangan Banerjee, Director, Shri N.K. Singh, eminent civil servant and head of the Finance Commission, other eminent guests, ladies and gentlemen, and most of all, my dear young friends. We are indeed privileged to be here always. We have with us
This is my second convocation. And I had sincerely hoped that it would be less overwhelming than the first one last year. My feelings when I walked in last year into the convocation of being in a world where remarkable intellect, fueled by irresistible curiosity, on the hyperpower of youth, presents such a sight that lesser mortals like me can only admire with the same emotion that passes through the mind of a child at the first sight of snow on a mountain or the sight of a wave dancing on a beach. It is such a powerful feeling to just be here with you. I thought the second time would not be as overwhelming, but I'm afraid it is always a feeling which one cannot change. I am overwhelmed at being with all of you. I'm overwhelmed sharing the dais with Dr. Thomas. I'm sure her presence in the room will increase my IQ by a few percentage points. I'm sharing the room not just with the alumni who have graced this hall in the past when collecting their laurels, but with all of you, with the 530 doctorate recipients, the PhD recipients, the highest ever. I'm here with 43 international friends who will receive their degrees today from this institution. I feel so proud to stand here amongst the best that India has to offer. I was seeing the statistics. I believe less than 2% of those who get into the joint engineering exam make their way to the IITs. The director's report has some very interesting statistics, and I'm sure it will make all of you proud. It will make the faculty proud, it will make the students proud, as it humbles me to chair, as the chairman of the Board of Governors, this amazing institution. The report mentions one thing which is of signal importance in today's world. It mentions startups and patents. 200 startups incubated, 34 new ventures in the last year. I was at a function with Mr. Nandan Nilekani, who hasn't heard of him. And we were sitting with some people who were being critical of the way India is being run. And he looked at me with a twinkle in his eye and he says, Harish, the future of India lies not in these old chaps. The future of India lies in its 180,000 startups. I believe he knows what he's saying, and that was such a heartwarming moment. I believe that the world is going to see India as it has never seen before. Those who see India as stagnant, decaying, economy dying, confuse the cocoon which is shed before a beautiful butterfly takes wing. Not born in ease, but forged by strife, the wings are wet with truth and life. It flutters not to flee, but to prove its strength that was made to fly, to move. And that is what India is. See where we stand today. 83% of us are less than 55 years of age. Our median age is 28.7 years. China is 39. Europe as a whole is about 42, Western Europe is about 44. And the US average is getting close to 40. If you talk of death and dying, I think they are closer than we are. India's population declines by 0.7% every year. We have done it. Our overall literacy is 77%, but what's of greater pride is even female literacy has risen up to 70%. We are a workforce of 500 million strong, of which 57% is in industry or service. Our workforce is more than the population of any other country apart from China. You should feel the joy of being here. You should recognize how fortunate it is to be in India and how blessed you are to be an Indian. You will leave these hallowed precincts armed with your degrees, your doctorates, ready to take your place in the task of building your motherland. You will take on the task of repaying the debt of all she has done for you. It is a daunting moment at a time when your mind would be a cauldron of ideas and feelings on the boil. I want to use this occasion to explore some of the thoughts that would be in this mix. The first life experience which I would like to share with you in this era of information overload and constant noise is that a degree of deafness is not bad health, it is in fact good health. Learn to be deaf to certain sounds. Doomsdayers, naysayers, whether they be neighbors or whether they be strangers. But most of all, when they are leaders, homegrown or otherwise, be deaf to them. Some people find it necessary to invent disasters to stay relevant. As they say, who would care for the weatherman if there were no storms? To keep his job, he has to keep predicting storms, whether they happen or not. Social strife is something you should not be alarmed by. Social strife has been the order of the day. It's always been there. And remember, some good always comes out of social strife. As mothers smile in pain when they bring a life into the world, societies have learned to live with upheavals that bring about greater good. The post-war era is a remarkable example of what I call ameliorative upheavals. The example of the breakdown of colonialism. Colonialism was oppressive, colonialism was exploitative, but it had created institutions, it had created structures, which gave a feeling of stability. The breakdown of colonialism created new democracies, but they fumbled and they needed to reinvent themselves. Some of them are still reinventing themselves, but we've got there. Do not fear change. Change is inevitable, for the history of the 20th century alone will show you, or if you go back to the history of the 18th, 19th, 20th century, society is cyclical. Society starts from barbarism, gradually goes into civilization. When fully civilized, it goes into decadence, which leads it to barbarism. Look at our own history, as much as we know it. From tribalism, we went to the age of enlightenment. The Middle Ages, spanning from the 5th to 15th centuries, saw the first changes. The Renaissance from the 15th century saw significant social, political, and intellectual transformations, the rise of city-states, national monarchies, development of languages. Then came the scientific revolution of 16th and 17th centuries, followed by the Enlightenment, as it calls the Age of Enlightenment, 18th century Europe, the French Revolution, a classic example of a social upheaval, which has led to creation of one of the most powerful countries in the world today. And then the Industrial Revolution, which has brought about a world in which we take for granted today things which were at the edge of fantasy 80 years ago. But it always happens. And civilizations do go down from time to time. The famous historian Arnold Toynbee, he's written a compilation of books called The Study of History. He had a very interesting sentence. He said, civilizations die from suicide, not from murder. So this always happens. Don't let this bother me. This cycle of birth and death is constant. We believe in birth, we believe in death, and in India we also believe in rebirth. These are things to be embraced, not feared. Live life with cautious optimism. Cautious optimism encourages progress without making you reckless. Hasten slowly, but hasten you must. Fear not the force of the storm. Life, like weather, is cyclic. And remember, the greatest gales always end up as a tame wind. It's only those who are without roots which get uprooted. And remember, we as Indians should always remember, we are from the land of the tiger. And the tiger always swims against the tide. The tiger always swims upstream. No drifting leaf, no wayward breeze. He carves his course through trembling seas. Each stroke defies the flow, the fate, a rebel soul that won't abate. For every surge that pulls him back, he answers with a fiercer attack. The current roars, but he is bolder. Muscle myth and the heart grow older. He swims not just to cross the stream, but chase the shape of some great dream. Alone he moves, but not in vain. The tiger swims through fear and pain. We are from the land of the tiger. That's what we have to learn to do. It is true today, you will see life is full of challenges. But don't ever forget, challenges today are the biggest harbingers of opportunity. Look at the challenge of inequality of resources and see where it has got the world. It has broken the stranglehold of promoters over business. It has brought in complete mobility in capital, where funds invest in efficiency, honesty, transparency, and not because somebody's son wants to set up a factory. Look at the demography of India. There was a time where we had doomsdayers saying India will run short of water, India will run short of land, India, there will be water wars, there will be food wars, our population is growing, we have to stop our population from going. Today we talk of India's demographic dividend, 28.7 is the median age, the most powerful working English-speaking population in the world. In every challenge there's an opportunity. You just need to convert that opportunity to your profit. Geopolitical tensions and rivalry are occupying so much of front page today. They, believe me, they for India are the biggest opportunity. The post-war years saw a bipolar world. The US-led Western Bloc, the Russian-led Eastern Bloc. And lesser countries were told, choose one or the other. And really what it meant is choose which bloc you want to be exploited by. It was based on the economic supremacy of the United States. 40% of the GDP at one time of the world came from the US. And it was marked by proxy conflicts, Korea, Vietnam, Cuba. There was an attempt at non-alignment and multipolarity, which failed. Today, the world is turning increasingly multipolar. Look at the list of the top 5 economies of the world. You have the US, you have the China, not its best friend, at number 2. You have Japan, and then you have India snapping at its heels at number 4. If all goes well, number 3. So if it becomes US, China, India, you've created a tripolar world already. In that, there is an opportunity. Where lies the opportunity? The US has pulled out of Western Europe. It has told Western Europe, you're on your own. Up till now, Western Europe did not invest in defense, did not invest in atomic research, did not invest in space. It invested in its brand of socialism, increasing the quality of life, bringing in more equality, and suddenly America has pulled the plug. Western Europe finds itself lost. In that, there is an opportunity. India has to position itself, but it can only do so if you carry it on your shoulders. This is the time to broaden your shoulders. This is the time to tighten your belt. And this is the time to remember what the great Mahatma always said. This is the time to be the change you wish to see in the world. Your time has come to leave home and say adventures in lands far and wide, where your adventures in lands far and wide, where your mind and skills will be stretched and your strength will be tested. And that is when you will repay your debt, your Guru Dakshina, to your alma mater and to your country. By proving your mettle and resilience and courage, and by using your wondrous minds filled with all the knowledge you have imbibed here over the years. On this day, as I hand you your hard-earned laurels, I would like to share with you some ideas. Do not let your success or your failures define you. Measure yourself by the battles that you have had the courage to fight. A soldier measures his worth by the battles he fought, not by the battles he lost or the wars he won. An old anonymous wisdom is that mistakes are the biggest proof that you are trying. And as Einstein always told us, try not to become a person of success. Try to become a person of value. Learn to separate the grain from the chaff. In this age of information, there is excess in all forms. Herbert Simon, a Nobel Prize-winning economist, had once said, "The trouble with the wealth of information is it creates a poverty of attention." You must learn to hold on to the shore of wisdom instead of drowning by getting drawn in by the current waves of excess information. You must learn to separate that noise that incites from the melody and harmony that inspire. You must learn to discern the truth without getting waylaid by rhetoric and demagoguery. You must always remember that information can be harnessed, but it can also be weaponized. So always remember, separate the grain from the chaff. Learn the art of not limiting your aspirations. And you must ingrain the belief that your achievements are limited more by your own inhibitions than by externalities. Fortune plays a part, but never become a hostage to fortune. Believe in yourself. President Roosevelt always used to say, believe you can and you're halfway already there. Aim high. Do not ever fear missing the mark. The novelist Norman Vincent Peale had said, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you will at least land amongst the stars. You must remember that armed with your learning and your minds, for you the world's challenges are but opportunities. Where others went adrift or were daunted by the vast seas, the great explorers discovered new worlds. If you have made it thus far with such laurels bestowed on you, you have established that you are the repositories of a powerful sense of curiosity. As one of the greatest minds ever, Einstein said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. Never ever give up your curiosity. Never ever give up questioning everything you see. Always remember, theories of today are doubts of tomorrow and fallacies of day after. Always remember, over the centuries, the alchemy of an indomitable spirit, hard work, and a furiously curious mind with a will to score the skies has never, ever failed. I will end by reminding you of a phrase the great philosopher Immanuel Kant used. It's a Latin phrase, sapere aude. Why I know it, it used to be the motto of my school where I studied. In his 1784 essay answering the question, what is enlightenment? Kant used the phrase sapere aude as a central theme. He stated that enlightenment is man's emergence from his self-imposed immaturity. He urged people to have the courage to use their own understanding and break free from intellectual dependency on others. In the new world in which you will find yourself after today, once you step out from these precincts, use the moment, for it is India's moment to seize its opportunity to find its day in the sun. This India will do on the wings of the talent of its youth. And you represent the finest India has to offer. Your motherland has invested heavily in you. It is time for you to show how your generation will make India once again the most admired, cherished land in the world. Thank you. I would now request our chief guest to deliver her address.
Honorable Chairperson and Board of Governors, the Director, the members of Senate, dignitaries, faculty members, invited guests, parents, and my dear graduating students, a very good morning to all of you. It's with immense pride and deep sense of honor that I stand before you today at the 56th Convocation of the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, a cradle of innovation, knowledge, and nation building. First of all, let me congratulate the toppers with institute medals and all the graduating students of 2025. You have reached the culmination of years of rigorous study, countless hours of experimentation, sleepless nights of coding, designing, analyzing, innovating, and aiming high. At IIT Delhi, you have mastered the principles of science and engineering and cultivated the values like curiosity, resilience, and the courage that define a global technologist. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge a truly commendable achievement by IIT Delhi. According to the QS World University Ranking 2026, the Indian Institute of Technology Delhi has risen to the 123rd position globally, moving up significantly from its previous rank, and has been recognized as the #1 educational institution in India. This recognition is the result of focused effort in academics, research, innovation, and industry engagement. IIT Delhi features among the top 50 globally in employer reputation, the top 90 for citations per faculty, top 150 in academic reputation, and top 175 in sustainability, reflecting both intellectual depth and a commitment to responsible progress. These achievements reflect the vision of leadership, the dedication of faculty, the pursuit of excellence by students, the contributions of alumni, and the support of the government and the industry partners. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every contributor to this success. From the newly launched MTech program in energy transition and sustainability at the Abu Dhabi campus to cutting-edge research in quantum computing, artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, and blockchain, IIT Delhi is shaping the narrative of India's technological progress. The Institute's reach is truly global, embracing collaborations from Estonia to Colombia, Denmark to the Dominican Republic, stands out in the collaborative R&D, knowledge exchange, and technology co-development. I was particularly pleased to note the state-of-art Central Research Facility in Sonipat, with 150 crore worth of advanced instruments and the comprehensive atmospheric observatory built in collaboration with IMD, ISRO, NASA, and the University of Helsinki, a shining example of interdisciplinary and international science. IIT Delhi's innovations from low-cost battery pack energy storage system to geospatial technology applications for agriculture to AI-led innovations in healthcare and energy has a very high impact in society. A time when the world is rapidly digitizing, adopting new technologies and ensuring those technologies are ethical, inclusive, and sustainable is a great challenge for the future engineers, scientists, entrepreneurs, and leaders. Whether it is decarbonization, water conservation, digital equity, or bioinnovation, or an engineering marvel, let it be your contribution to the society. India is in the midst of powerful transition from importing technologies to exporting innovations. ISRO launches, DRDO systems, indigenous semiconductors, agri-tech startups, and the Bharat-made AI platforms are proof of these achievements. The vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat is no longer aspirational, and the institute like IIT Delhi are at the core of this journey. Let me touch upon a few technologies where I see enormous promise and responsibility for the generations to come. Firstly, artificial intelligence, AI and generative models. AI is now integrated into national security systems, medical diagnostics, and disaster prediction. The coming years will demand AI to be explainable, unbiased, and human-centric. Next, the sustainable energy and the circular economy. The future will not be powered by fossil fuels, and the shift to hydrogen, solar, and bio-based fuels, along with the storage innovations, will redefine the energy systems. IIT Delhi's research on energy science, electric vehicles, and waste reuse puts the institution in a pivotal position to lead this resolution. Thirdly, the quantum technologies with expertise in physics, material science, and computation. IIT Delhi is poised to contribute to quantum communication, quantum sensing, and the new frontier of quantum internet. Then the space and the satellite technologies. As someone who has worked with missile systems, I can tell you the space above us is waiting to get explored more and more. This generation will define how we use these space technologies for climate resilience, agriculture, disaster management, and global communications. Finally, the human-machine interfaces. With wearable sensors, biochips, and augmented reality, the boundary between the machine and the human is narrowing and comes with a need for responsible innovation that preserves privacy and dignity. As we look towards building a secure and self-reliant India, it is essential to recognize the transformative role that DRDO played in our nation's growth and security. The synergy between scientific research and the national security is growing stronger. DRDO, as a premier defense R&D organization under the Ministry of Defense, strengthens India's national security through indigenous technological advancements. Its work spans critical domains like strategic missiles, advanced fighter aircraft, secure radar systems, unmanned aerial vehicles, underwater systems, and electronic warfare platforms. Developing advanced systems across all domains like missiles, naval platforms, aeronautical systems, cyber technologies, life sciences, and electronics requires a multidisciplinary and collaborative approach. Today, India is accelerating its journey towards Atmanirbhar Bharat through integrated partnerships between government agencies, academia, and scientific institutions and the industry. With these new policies encouraging deeper academic and industrial collaboration, institutes like IIT Delhi are becoming the key enablers in shaping future-ready solutions for national defense and social well-being. These achievements are the result of years of focused scientific research, technological refinements, and unwavering commitment to national interest through academia and industry collaborations. Sustained efforts of our scientists, technologists, and academicians have made Atmanirbhar possible. India's recent milestones like Chandrayaan 3, Aditya L1, and the upcoming Gaganyaan mission showcase the country's growing prominence in space research. With initiatives like Vikasit Bharat 2047, Digital India, and Make in India, our country is poised to become a global leader in technology, manufacturing and innovation, and India stands at the forefront of technological revolutions, economic expansion, and sustainability initiatives. In a world increasingly driven by data, algorithms, and automation, human values will matter more than the valuations. IIT Delhi education has prepared you to build systems and has trained you to be the custodians of trust in the world dominated by technology. As you step out, remember the words of Professor Satish Dhawan, one of India's finest aerospace scientists. Progress in science and technology must be accompanied by progress in thought, values, and compassion. My hearty congratulations to the parents and the guardians who believed in their children before the world noticed them and stood behind their choices and curiosity. Dear faculty members, you have played a crucial role in shaping the young minds that will shape the future and the human lives. Dear graduates, you are entering a world brimming with complexity and creativity. In this decade, the world needs problem solvers, dreamers who implement, builders who take action, and leaders who execute. Move on with the spirit of innovation, humility to learn from others, and courage to walk the path uncharted. Let your research and work solve numerous problems of the planet, and your enterprise empower the marginalized, and let your success be our national success. Once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduating students. May your journey ahead be full of curiosity, courage, and rich contributions to the society. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Respected Chairperson, I request you to kindly give the memento, Institute memento, to present the Institute memento to the Chief Guest. Let the Distinguished Alumni Awards, Distinguished Alumni Service Awards, and Graduate of Last Decade Award of IIT Delhi for the year 2024-25 be conferred.
The Distinguished Alumni Awards of IIT Delhi for the year 2024-25 have been conferred on, in order of graduation, Professor Gajendra P.S. Raghav in absentia, Dr. Gargi Maheshwari in person, Dr. Prabhu Raja in absentia, Ms. Ramya Venkatraman in person, Dr. Sivaraj Shyam Sundar in absentia, Mr. Srikanth Velamakanni in person. Professor Gajendra P.S. Raghav earned a master's degree in energy studies from IIT Delhi in 1986 and a PhD from Punjab University and IM Tech Chandigarh in bioinformatics. He is a global leader in bioinformatics. He is renowned for developing over 300 open source tools, more than any group worldwide for biological and health sciences. Freely available, these resources advance open science and empower researchers globally, especially in developing nations. Professor Raghava began his career at CSIR IM Tech, Chandigarh, where he founded the acclaimed Bioinformatics Centre, transforming biological research in India and beyond. Now at IIT Delhi, he leads advanced research in protein therapeutics, drug discovery, and vaccine design. With 300 plus publications, an H index of 93, and over 33,000 citations, Professor Raghava is a Thomson Reuters highly cited researcher. He has also led key national projects, mentored PhD scholars, and trained thousands of researchers. He has received top honors including the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize, J.C. Bose Fellowship, and National Bioscience Award, and is a fellow of INSA, NASI, and ISC. In honoring Professor Gajendra P.S. Raghava, IIT Delhi recognizes the outstanding contributions he has made to the field of academics and research. Through his achievements, he has brought glory to the name of the institute. Dr. Gargi Maheshwari holds a dual degree in biochemical engineering and biotechnology in 1999 and a PhD in chemical engineering from Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Currently, Dr. Maheshwari serves as the Vice President of Biologics, Science and Technology at Merck & Company. Her PhD work on cell migration and bioartificial organs became a top-cited paper reflecting her innovative approach to complex biomedical challenges. With 25 plus years in biopharma, Dr. Maheshwari has led teams at Merck and BMS, helping launch vaccines like Verivax and Rotatec, and cancer therapies including Keytruda and cell therapies. She was instrumental in securing FDA breakthrough status for Keytruda, speeding its global approval. Dr. Maheshwari is a fellow of American Institute of Medical and Biological Engineering and a member of the US National Academy of Engineering. A strong advocate for women in STEM, she mentors future leaders in biotech and has won honors like the PHRMA and ACS Heroes of Chemistry Awards. She also serves on academic and industry boards and volunteers to inspire high school girls in STEM. In honoring Dr. Maheshwari, IIT Delhi recognizes her contributions to industry and corporate leadership. Through her achievements, she has brought glory to the name of the institute. Dr. Prabhu Raja earned a PhD in plasma physics from IIT Delhi in 1991 and conducted his postdoctoral research at Ehime University, Japan, and the University of Iowa. He is president of the Semiconductors Product Group at Applied Materials, the global leader in semiconductor and display materials engineering solutions. Its technology is used to manufacture virtually every new computer chip in the world. Dr. Raja has transformed the semiconductor industry through technical innovation and leadership. His pioneering work in copper interconnect and metal gate manufacturing has enabled continued semiconductor scaling. As a business leader, his focus on market inflections and long-term growth strategies has kept Applied at the forefront of chip fabrication. He holds 150 plus patents, and he is an Applied Fellow and Chip History Center All-Star. He has redefined industry collaboration by building global platforms connecting academia, industry, and government. He additionally drives ecosystem development across nations, contributes to the US-India Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technology, serves on the US-India Business Council Board of Directors, and acts as industry advisor to the Indian Semiconductor Mission. In honoring Dr. Prabhu Raja, IIT Delhi recognizes his contribution to industry and corporate leadership. Through his achievements, he has brought glory to the name of the institute. Ms. Ramya Venkatraman earned her BTech from IIT Delhi 1997 and post-graduation from IIM Calcutta in 1999. She is currently the founder and CEO of Center for Teacher Accreditation, CENTA Private Limited. CENTA is now the world's largest end-to-end professional platform for teachers, serving 2 million teachers from 100,000 plus schools and 7,000 plus locations across India and several other countries. CENTA is making teaching aspirational through certification, upskilling, career growth, and ecosystem shaping initiatives. Before founding CENTA, Ramya had a 15-year career at McKinsey & Company, serving major companies across sectors and geographies. In her last 5 years there, she also built McKinsey's education practice, pursuing her long-standing passion. Ramya has been widely recognized for her contributions to education, example among 15 Women Transforming India by Niti Aayog and United Nations, among distinguished alumni of IIM Calcutta, profiled in USA's Peabody Journal of Education, invited as guest faculty in a Harvard course, and so on. While at IIT Delhi, Ramya was an active student leader and recipient of the Institute's cumulative outstanding contribution to BRCA, as well as Kailash Hostel's Roll of Honor. In honoring Ms. Ramya Venkatraman, IIT Delhi recognizes her contributions to public service. Through her achievements, she has brought glory to the name of the institute. Dr. Sivaraj Shyamsundar earned his BTech from IIT Delhi in 1977 and MS in Civil Engineering 1979 and Doctor of Science in Structural Engineering in 1981 from MIT. He is currently the Associate Director of Laboratory Programs at National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, USA. During his more than 30 years of service, 30 years in leadership roles at NIST, Shyam has provided strategic leadership and executive management to advance US innovation and industry competitiveness. As NIST's senior career official, Shyam oversees an $850 million per year R&D agency with 3,000 staff and 500 guest researchers. He led NIST's CHIPS Act response, defining 7 grand challenges for the US semiconductor sector, and launched a standardization center to strengthen US global standards leadership. Shyam currently serves on the US-India Science and Technology Endowment Fund Board and previously held advisory roles with ASTM, VTT Finland, and CIB, where he served as Vice President, President, and Past President. He has received the Presidential Rank Award and the Commerce Department's top honor for leading the federal investigation of the World Trade Center collapse. He was elected to the National Academy of Construction in 2012. In honoring Dr. Sivaraj Shyamsundar, IIT Delhi recognizes his contributions to public service. Through his achievements, Dr. Shyamsundar has brought glory to the name of the institute. Mr. Srikanth Velamakanni Srikanth Velamakanni earned his BTech in Electrical Engineering from IIT Delhi in 1996 and a postgraduate degree from IIM Ahmedabad in 1998. Srikanth is the co-founder and group CEO of Fractal, a global AI firm powering decision-making for some of the most admired companies on the planet. Under Srikanth's leadership, Fractal has built and backed several high-impact ventures, including Cure.ai, Analytics Vidya, and Asper.ai. Cure.ai has improved healthcare for 32 million plus people across 100 plus countries through early disease detection. Beyond Fractal, Srikanth helps shape India's tech future as Vice Chairman of NASSCOM. He has advised the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MeitY, on open data and responsible AI, and contributed to the Defense AI Task Force to advance national security through AI. Widely recognized as an AI thought leader, Srikanth speaks at global forums and leads masterclasses on how AI can transform business and society. Srikanth values client-centric leadership and long-term impact. He has worked across the United States and now lives in Mumbai with his wife and daughter. In honoring Mr. Srikanth Velamakanni, IIT Delhi recognizes his contributions to entrepreneurship. Through his achievements, he has brought glory to the name of the institute. The Distinguished Alumni Service Award of IIT Delhi for the year 2024-25 has been conferred on Ambassador Sanjay Sudhir. Ambassador Sanjay Sudhir has earned his BTech degree in Electrical Engineering from IIT Delhi in 1989. He is also an alumnus of the University of Oxford, UK, and holds multiple qualifications in the fields of international trade, intellectual property rights, and energy. Ambassador Sudhir is a distinguished Indian diplomat who joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1993 and currently serves as the Ambassador of India to the United Arab Emirates. During his diplomatic career, he has held several key assignments, including Ambassador of India to the Maldives, and has served in Indian missions in Australia, Switzerland, Sri Lanka, Syria, and Egypt. He also served at the Indian mission to the World Trade Organization in Geneva. At the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, while heading the International Cooperation Division, he served as a director on the boards of several energy companies, including ONGC Videsh Limited and Oil India Limited. He has also served as Chief of Staff to the External Affairs Minister of India. He played a pioneering role in establishing IIT Delhi's first international campus in Abu Dhabi, a milestone in expanding the institute's global presence. In honoring Ambassador Sanjay Sudhir, IIT Delhi recognizes his contributions in development and progress of the institute. Through his achievements, he has brought glory to the name of the institute. The graduates of last decade Gold Award of IIT Delhi for the year 2024-25 has been conferred on Rishabh Goel. Mr. Rishabh Goel earned his BTech degree in Engineering Physics from IIT Delhi in 2016. He is the co-founder and CEO of Credgenics. Credgenics is India's leading AI-based debt recovery platform serving 150 plus banks, NBFCs and digital lenders. It manages over $250 billion in retail loans and 100 million plus accounts impacting 50 million plus borrowers. Under his leadership, it has grown profitably and set new industry benchmarks. Rishabh has been featured in Forbes 30 Under 30, Asia and Entrepreneur India 35 Under 35. His leadership has earned awards like Digital Transformation Award, Hurun Future Unicorn, Build for Bharat, Startup 50 Trailblazer, and NASSCOM Emerge 50. Under Rishabh's leadership, Credgenics has won top honors like Best End-to-End Collection Solutions, IBS FinTech Innovation Award, and FICCI IBA BFSI Partner Award. At the intersection of tech and finance, he is redefining debt recovery in India with ethical, data-driven, and scalable solutions, setting new industry and regulatory standards. In honoring Mr. Rishabh Goel, IIT Delhi recognizes his contributions to entrepreneurship. Through his achievements, Mr. Goel has brought glory to the name of the institute.
Let the candidates for the degrees and diplomas be presented.
Respected Director, I present to you the following candidates who have qualified to receive their respective degrees and diplomas since the last convocation held in August 2024. 530 candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, 62 candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Science Research, 124 candidates for the award of dual degrees of Master of Technology and Bachelor of Technology, 488 candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Technology, 23 candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Design, 172 candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Business Administration, 218 candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Science, 19 candidates for the award of the degree of Master of Public Policy, 73 candidates for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma of IIT Delhi, 1,048 candidates for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Technology, and 7 candidates for the award of the Undergraduate Diploma of IIT Delhi.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairperson of the Senate of the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, I hereby admit the duly qualified candidates listed in the scroll for the respective degrees and diplomas and charge them to prove worthy of the respective degrees and diplomas, and authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of the degrees and diplomas. Let the record of the degrees be presented for signature. Let the oath be administered.
I humbly pledge that it shall be my constant endeavor to utilize my education with honesty and integrity to the best of my ability to uphold the dignity of the individual for the glory of the institute, to work in the service of my country and for the betterment of society. Thank you.
Let the candidates for the award of the medals be presented.
Respected Chairperson, may I request you to present the following medals for the year 2024-25. The President's Gold Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students of the Bachelor of Technology and Dual Degree programs to Ankit Mondal. I request Ankit to say a few words.
I would like to thank the dignitaries present here for awarding this medal to me and giving me this opportunity to speak on this stage today. I really believe I was very lucky to have found a subject that piques my interest and challenges my intellect at the same time. When I first changed my department to computer science, I was afraid to enter a completely new place. But with time, I realized that I was not alone in this journey. I would like to thank my professors, without whom it would be impossible for me to attend all the lectures in the cold winter mornings, because they ensured that no lecture was ever boring. I would like to thank my friends who ensured that all the late nights working on assignments were bearable. I'd like to thank my parents, who are my emergency support system, who ensured that I always had someone to rant to when I was stuck in problems. And then I would have lost my mind if I had to study all the time. And so I'd like to thank my wingmates, who ensured that my hostel life was fun and enjoyable. Not every course was a walk in the park, and not every day ended with happy memories. But we stood strong through it all, and that's the reason why we are standing here. And that's the reason we are all winners. I sincerely believe that we will be able to use the lessons we have learned through the ups and downs of our time here in IIT to ensure that we make a better future for this country and for ourselves. We just have to keep believing in ourselves. Baki sab chill hai. Thank you.
The Director's Gold Medal for the Best All-Rounder amongst the graduating students of the Bachelor of Technology and Dual Degree programs to Jaskaran Singh Sodhi of Material Science and Engineering. I request Jaskaran to say a few words.
A very good morning to all honorable dignitaries, professors, alumni, staff members, and of course, my dear friends. I stand here today deeply honored and incredibly grateful to be receiving this award. My journey at IIT Delhi has been deeply enriching, shaped by exploration, learning, and responsibility. I can still remember my first day at this institute, walking through these gates with a mix of excitement, nervousness, and curiosity about what these next 4 years would hold. I think the institute has opened up opportunities beyond what I could have ever imagined, and these experiences have helped shape both my perspective and my sense of purpose. This award represents not just a personal milestone, but a journey shared with many others. As I reflect on these 4 years, I realize how much of it has been shaped by the people around me. I want to thank my professors for their constant guidance and motivation, my friends and seniors who were always there for me during challenging times, and to the incredible team, staff, and faculty members of the Student Affairs Council who supported me in every step of my endeavors. I would also like to take this moment to thank my parents, my father, for constantly encouraging me to push boundaries, and my mother, my constant, who has always believed in me and supported me in everything I ever did, and kept reminding me that we are in it together. Lastly, what I take from here is that there will be times when things don't go our way, when the road ahead seems unclear. But with perseverance, hard work, and just a little faith, pieces always fall together. Perhaps not right away, but always in time. Thank you.
Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma, Gold Medal to a student adjusts the best for general proficiency, including character and conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social service from amongst all the graduating students of Master of Technology to Devinder Kumar. I request Devinder to say a few words.
Quite a number of times I have been on this stage, but I'm still feeling the shiver as if it is my first time. So just bear with me. So good morning, everyone. It is so nice to see you all so ready and hyped up for the day. I'm incredibly grateful to IIT Delhi for giving me the opportunity to pursue masters, and especially for honoring me with this prestigious award. Let me share with you something. I kept it a secret from my parents till today, and the morning when they saw my picture up on that banner, the look on their faces, priceless. Believe me, it all feels like a dream come true. So I would like to thank all the esteemed faculty members, the staff, and my colleagues who had helped me achieve this goal from time to time. And I would also like to thank the BRCA and various clubs, especially Ankahi, PFC and Music Club, for providing me with the resources to pursue my interests. And most importantly, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my parents, my family and my friends for their unwavering support throughout my life and for believing in my decisions. Finally, congratulations to you all for this incredible milestone. Thank you.
Perfect 10 gold medal for securing a CGPA of 10 out of 10 in postgraduate programs has been awarded to Shreyansh Gupta. Saumili Chakrabarti. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Master of Technology and Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering to Utkarsh Dogra. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Master of Technology and Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering to Ramanuj Goyal. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Master of Technology and Bachelor of Technology in Mathematics and Computing to Avi Patni. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Biochemical Engineering and Biotechnology to Khushi Singh. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering to Ayush Kumar. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering to Neeraj Kumar Meena. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Electrical Engineering to Akshar Makhala Tripathi. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Electrical Engineering, Power and Automation to Aditya Bhalotia. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with the Bachelor of Technology in Energy and Engineering to Gagan Chopra. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with the Bachelor of Technology in Engineering and Computational Mechanics to Mridul Tiwari. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Engineering Physics to Sarthak Likhwar. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Materials Engineering to Jaskaran Singh Sodi. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Mathematics and Computing to Atul. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering to Akshat Sethia. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Production and Industrial Engineering to Rudrakshi Singhal. Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the graduating students with Bachelor of Technology in Textile Technology to Aditi Agarwal.
Respected Chairperson, I request you to declare the convocation closed.
Thank you everybody for being here. It's been a wonderful morning, and now declare the convocation closed.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 भृगुर्वै वारुणिः वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तस्माएतत्प्रोवाच अन्नं प्राणं चक्षुश्रोत्रं मनोवाचमिति तगंहोवाच यतो वाहिमानि भूतानि जायन्ते येन जातानि जीवन्ति यत्प्रयन्त्यभिसम्पिशन्ति तद्विजिज्ञासस्व तद्ब्रह्मेति सतपोतप्यत सतपस्तप्त्वा अन्नं ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् अन्नाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते अन्नेन जातानि जीवन्ति अन्नं प्रयन्त्यभिसम्पिशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तगंहोवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति सतपोतप्यत सतपस्तप्त्वा प्राणो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् प्राणाद्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते प्राणेन जातानि जीवन्ति प्राणं प्रयन्त्यभिसम्पिशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणं पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तगंहोवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति सतपोतप्यत सतपस्तप्त्वा मनो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् मनसो ह्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते मनसा जातानि जीवन्ति मनः प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणम् पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तगम्होवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति सतपोतप्यत सतपस्तप्त्वा विज्ञानम् ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् विज्ञानात्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते विज्ञानेन जातानि जीवन्ते विज्ञानम् प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणम् पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तगम्होवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति सतपोतप्यत